Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Wade, and this is the 996 Guy channel. And I'm here in my 996 right now in my usual parking lot, filming location. And I wanted to make a video about how I clean the car up before I go to any kind of car event or driving event. I have a driving event tomorrow morning, early in the morning, and I want to get the car cleaned up a little bit before then. It's just something that I do. It's maybe the OCD part of me. I like to show up with a clean car. I know a lot of people will show up and, look at other cars and, talk about their cars and whatnot. And I like to have a clean car when I show up. So today, the car is actually not that dirty. It's right on the verge of being really dirty. And if that was the case, then I would have just taken it to the car wash and power wash it. And maybe I'll make a video on that. But I wanted to show you guys some of the products that I use to quickly clean it up and shine it up right before the event. So the car's been sitting for about a week, and usually what happens when it sits long enough in the garage, even if it goes in clean, there's usually a fine layer of dust that settles on the paint, and usually it is fine enough for me to use a detail spray to kind of go over the car very quickly, and then maybe a spray wax to kind of shine it up. If the car was super dirty, then I would have just taken it to the power washer and then cleaned it up there at the power washer and dry it off and all that. But I feel like it's kind of on the verge of being really dirty and being like garage dirty and like really dirty. But today I feel like I can get away with a spray wax and the detail spray. It's one of those kind of days. I feel like I can get away with it. The car's not that dirty. And hopefully, I think there's still enough light out where I can show you the paint and the dust that settled on the paint. And this is just a real quick video. It's nothing elaborate. I just want to kind of go over the paint real quick and kind of make it look presentable for my drive tomorrow. So without further ado, here you go. All right, so here she's behind me. Can't really see the dust from here. I'm going to flip the camera around and go over it. I'll show you the dust on the microfiber towel and just the technique that I use and the products. So here you go. So the first thing you want to do is get a clean microfiber towel, one that it hasn't been contaminated with other towels, meaning don't clean this towel with the towels that you use to clean the floors or a lot of times these microfiber towels are very sticky. They get things embedded in the fibers, and that can scratch the clear coat on the car. So you want to make sure you have fresh towels. What I do is I get a stack of microfiber towels from Costco. Those are really good. Or any car parts place or detail shop. I know the Chemical Guys has some really good towels. Just whatever you can get your hands on. And what I do is I fold it into quarters, and then I have my detail spray here from Meguiar's. Okay, so I move the towel out of the way, and look at that. You can see, hopefully you can see this on YouTube in the video, but you can see where I had the towel resting on the car, and it has caused an imprint in the dust. So that's our starting point. And you want to take the Meguiar's and spray as much as you can in one area. Then grab your towel, and what you want to do is make passes with the towel. And as you're making passes, you want to kind of roll the towel up, and I don't know if you can see that on film. It's actually not as dirty as I thought it was going to be, but you want to use a fresh part of the towel once you've made that pass. And this is why it takes so many towels. And of course it's going to get streaky, but as you get the car clean, you can go over it again and get rid of the streaks. So I'll show you guys. Because I don't have a camera person and I don't have anything to hold the camera while I'm doing this, what I want to do is stop the camera and then go over half the hood and then show you guys what the results are. And you can see the dirt and grime. That's just from one pass on the hood. I just stopped the camera and went one pass down the hood, and there you go. That's dust and grime. All right, as you can see, I went over half the hood got a little crazy. I have my gloves on. I usually put gloves on when I'm doing the wheels, or just the car in general. It's good to protect your hands against the chemicals that are in the cleaning products. So I will explain how to get rid of the streaks in a minute. Usually what happens with that is because there's excess product on the paint. But I'll get rid of that in a second, but I want to finish off the rest of the hood, and then I'll go over the hood again to get rid of the streaks. All right, so it's nice and clean, but it's streaky. So I'll show you guys how to get rid of the streaks in this next clip. I also did the bumper. You can see some streaks in the bumper. So what I'll do is I'll do half of the hood. I'll get rid of the streaks, and then I'll leave the other half. All right, so the left side is all streaky. Kind of cleaned up this side a little bit. Still got a few streaks, but as you can see, I didn't really do the bumper, but as you can see up here on this side, I cleared all that up. And what I did was I used some of, let's see, grab it here. I used the Meguiar's Quick Wax, which I know is putting more product on the paint, but I feel that it really polishes up the, not polishes, but shines up the paint really well. And what I do is I wait for it to dry, and then I go over the paint with another dry towel after the wax is dried, and that creates a very smooth looking paint, makes the paint shine and makes it look nice. So I'll do the rest of the hood, then I'll show you guys the rest of it, and then we'll move on to the wheels. All right, there's the finished product, and I cleaned all that up, and it's nice and smooth and clean looking. All right, so for the wheels, and here, bear with me guys, because I'm trying to film while I do this, but I usually spray detail spray on the wheels. Not a lot, but these wheels are actually really dirty. When I cleaned the car off the last time, I actually didn't do the wheels, so there's a lot of brake dust. But as you can see, and just go over the brakes or the wheels with the cloth, and it's really easy. It's just a pain in the butt, and this is really a pain in the butt when it's hot outside. Hats off to those detailers out there that do this for a living, because man, especially in hot climates, oh man, it's insane. And I sweat a lot, so this isn't perfect. This is just to show you guys what I do, but yeah, I get the car nice and clean before the event, and it's very rewarding. I'm gonna go over the rest of the car, but there's a look at the paint. Look at that. Cleaned off all that dust, and there's imperfections that you guys can't see, but I definitely want to have the paint corrected again sometime in the future. Hopefully I can make a video on that. I made a paint correction video about 3 years ago, but I didn't really go over the process of doing the paint correction. I just kind of did like a before and after. But that'd be kind of fun too. But yeah, look at that. So here we are back in the car, and I need to go over the car once I'm done filming. I'm losing daylight here. I can also do it in the garage when I get back home. But that was just a brief video showing you guys how I kind of go over the car quickly before an event. It doesn't take very long. I feel like the cleaner that I keep the car, the easier it becomes to maintain. And I don't really need to do as much to kind of prep it for anything or to make it look good. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please comment, like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. All right, here she is, all cleaned up. I'm all packed up and ready to drive off, but I wanted to kind of do a walk around before I left. I didn't intend on filming the after, but I still have some daylight left, and wanted to kind of do a walk around and show you guys what the finished product looked like, or looks like. So there you go. And I kept all the lights off so that I didn't have any glare, so you guys can see the cleaned up product, or the finished product of what I was doing today, which literally took like 20 minutes. It didn't take very long. Most of my time was spent filming and trying to figure out angles and where to sit and film and all that, but there it is. Anyways, I will see you guys in the next one. See you later.